Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might not want to let your dogs out tonight because we got a whole lot of these UFO twats, these alien bastards going on. We got a whole lot of this UFO activity, and we're just gonna jump right into it. If you're new here, you do not have to subscribe, you do not have to like the video. You guys know the deal. We post random stuff, so you really don't have to, but shout out to every single one of you for all the love on the channel. First of all, check this one out. So this one was recorded in Poland, not in broad daylight, okay, but it seems like a Tinder match. So if you blink once, that means that's a yes, but sister just is constantly blinking and looks like brother got rejected, guys. So yeah, sad story out here in the 6, and you can see like it's being recorded by the phone because we saw the exposure happen. It went super dark, and as he zooms in, the phone gets, or the camera gets a little brighter. It's, yeah, right, hella suspect. Like, what is going on, right? Now, obviously, we're in 2025s, guys. Maybe you're watching in 2050 or something like that. Let us know if aliens came down or not. Did we get the disclosure or not? But we're in 2025, so every video that we see on the internet can, sadly, I mean, it's sad to say, but can be fake, though. So there's always that chance, but it seems genuine. That's why I'm, like, putting it in the video, but just wanted to, like, you know, make sure that you guys don't let your dogs out. Yeah, don't let your dogs out, guys. Put your puppers on a leash, and in the name of the law, I just gotta say, calm down, guys. Like, why y'all staying up that late? Like, calm down, we'll talk, man. I'll give you Kit Kat, I'll slap the herpes off your lips too. Like, come on, man, like, calm down, man. But secondly, we got this video, roll it. So this one is coming from Skywatchers. I almost said Skinwalker, actually, but Skywatchers, roll it, day 3.
We believe are aggressive. They appear to want to encroach on us and get over us. The Class 5 we saw yesterday seemed to put itself between us and the Class 7, and the Class 7 then egressed to the north and the east.
Wait for it, we got plenty
the Class
coming.
5 we call the manta ray. It looks to be like is written a manta ray. It has round everywhere. I don't think there's anything straight or nearly straight. We actually went frame by frame on this because it was tumbling slowly.
Round,
and derived a 3D model of what we think it looks like.
Now, if this is being controlled intelligently by a biological creature, is there a biological creature inside piloting this? If so, how would they sit inside, right? Like that, yeah, like dang. Or is it like a drone thing where they may be on their own planet and just controlling it, and it's like their GTA 10, so GTA 6 is coming out soon. Aliens before GTA 6? Oh, hell no, okay? But imagine they're on their planet and controlling it, controlling their drones, and they're thinking like, hey, how cute, we got a bunch of Homo sapiens, like 8 billion people on this planet. Yeah, how cute, we got 8 billion Homo sapiens on this planet. That's cute.
Here you can see it tumbling and spinning on multiple axes as it comes through the frame.
And you
that's
said
crazy.
This is going perpendicular to the wind and faster than the wind.
Yes, it was on radar, it was on imagery, multiple bands, and the interesting thing is the radar shows this vibrating as well, the same heartbeat signal, which is really
vibrating.
A boost in our analysis, because only UAPs appear to have the vertical and horizontal heartbeat. Manned aircraft, balloons, birds, drones, they don't. They have a flat line trajectory and also a flat line radar signature.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. So shout out to Skywatcher. I mean, we definitely need, it's basically, for those of you that do not know, it's ex-military dudes that have put together a team to skywatch, essentially, for UFOs and all that, okay? Now check this one out, roll it. So we got these objects. Is it 1? Is it 3? It's hard to say, right? It seems like that they're merging into one, and then it just expands. Yeah, it's like right here, it's clenching its butt cheeks, but then it's like, okay, I'm gonna be strong, independent, I'm gonna open it, pause. But now, a crazy sighting, bro, crazy sighting, if real, right? If genuine, like, it's a crazy one. Like, how? Like, what? So we don't have much information on it, sadly, but check this one out. Shout out to the homie Chaos Mogul, March 8, 2025, St. Lucie County, Florida. This is not SpaceX, believe it or not. Roll it.
UFOs are making some of the strangest headlines. From the unidentified object that crashed into the auto shop in New Jersey, to this new FAA announcement that they're doing FAA drone detection testing, where they're sending up drones to try and detect unidentified objects in answer to the New Jersey UFO issue.
context, I heard this too. Apparently, FAA is saying that they're gonna be deploying more drones, and this time it's gonna be for drone testing. So they're saying that now. And if you remember, the Trump's administration came out a while back, and they confirmed that all the New Jersey drones that we were seeing or people were seeing were apparently drones. Drones made by us as in Homo sapiens, us the humans, planet Earth, baby. So yeah, that's what they said. And they also said that it was for research purposes. And that's where a lot of people were like, you guys do not have to turn your phone around. I got you, okay? I got you, okay? But yeah, so they said it's for research purposes, and that's where a lot of people were like, yo, bro, like, what kind of research we talking about, man? What kind of research we're talking about? And that's the sus part about it. That's where people got a whole lot, people got suspect, essentially.
These things are everywhere, and what's wild is that it's not just the UFO that are making the news headlines. It is also the NHI, the non-human intelligence. While we look at UFO sightings today, I want you to think of this new WikiLeaks email from Edgar Mitchell's office to Podesta that talks particularly about extraterrestrial intelligence, how we're in communication with them, how they're from another universe, okay, and how they're God-fearing, apparently, and they want to give us 0-point energy. Things are getting wild, and it feels like we're getting closer and closer to—
Yo, they fear God as well? Oh my God! Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so! Say psych right now! But that's the thing, right? That's the thing. They say, of course, conspiracies do suggest, and I mean, not even suggest, they absolutely do say that we've had meetings with biological creatures, the ETs, aka the alien homies. Even not sure about the alien baddies or the bimbos or alien bimbos. Do they have OFs on OnlyFans account? I'm not sure about that one, man. But nah, truth be told though, okay? Conspiracies have been saying that we've had face-to-face meetings with these creatures. I wonder what was, if true, alright, if true. Now, surely, like, I want to let you know up front that I'm a believer that we're not alone, mathematically speaking. We cannot be alone, okay? We simply cannot be alone. Based off of what they tell us, that there are billions of galaxies, and within each galaxy, there are billions of planets. So, billions of planets in just one galaxy. Now we got billions of galaxies, so you can extrapolate that, right? Yeah, right? It is crazy. And there are a couple of religions, not all, but a couple of religions do suggest that there's life that exists outside of air. Now, I mean, in Islam, it suggests that God has created other creatures as well. Humans hold a high rank, but not the highest. Who holds the highest rank? Not sure, but it does suggest that, yes, God has created other creatures as well. Not sure about Christianity. Hinduism also has the concept of alien life and as well. And of course, like, we've had like paintings for decades, for centuries rather, not decades, for centuries rather, where we've had paintings of UFOs, and you know, people have believed that we've been visited for. So yeah, like, I mean, it's just simply put, mathematically speaking, we cannot be alone, right? Not even talking religiously. I mean, I talked about it, but now, mathematically speaking, purely mathematically speaking, we cannot be alone. But here's the thing, right? If we have meetings with them, what was our first question? Yeah, like, how big is the universe? What happens after we die? Yeah, I guess we're not alone in the universe, right? So yeah, we can scratch that part. I guess then the next question would be like, hey, do you guys believe in God? Like, you guys, yeah, like, what's your concept of God? Yeah, exactly, right? So that's fascinating, man. Whether you believe it or not, that's totally cool. I mean, if you don't believe it, that's fair. If you believe it, that's fair too, because we all got different beliefs and all that, and it's perfectly fine, man. But we're on a journey together. Like, we're all trying to find out the truth, right? Whether you believe it or not, that's not necessarily the main thing. It's just that we all deserve to know the truth. Will we ever get it? That's debatable.
To disclosure. With all of these recent headlines and these incredible sightings that we get daily, I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the truth. And today we're going to check out some insane UFO sightings, from a seemingly living organism in the sky to a UFO.
It started pumping brakes too, right?
Interaction between humans on the side of a mountain playing the guitar for the UFO, and the UFO responding. You don't want to miss this video. Starting with one where the cameraman is actually shocked and all he can say is, UFO! UFO! Let me know in the comments, is this how you would react to this?
UFO? UFO?
Mom! Get the camera, Mom! Get the camera right now, Mom! That's how I would react. UFO, UFO. Oh, they got them lights as well. That's cute. They got them RGB lights. Have you ever heard this conspiracy theory that the RGB lights that we have that we got were given to us by aliens as well? Oh shit! That's another, guys, listen, it's not my opinion. That's another one of those conspiracy theory. Yeah, I mean, shit, like, how many conspiracy theories we gotta have? But it's insane, man. It's wild. I hope we find out the truth one day, man, but the way it's going...
Now, those are really interesting. Though some say that they are kites, I do love that the person recording had a genuine reaction to it, and it's quite possible that these things were in fact anomalous. They looked weird to me. Next, we have an incredible Wixie the UFO blog post where he questions, what is this filmed over Virginia on the 6th of April 2025? And honestly, I question it too. Smash like and check this out.
Yeah, audio pretty bad, but seems like a black hole. Pause. I'm gonna specifically check this one out. Yeah, this one is seahorse, jellyfish. That's kind of like the vibe. It's yeah. I mean, do you call this thing an orb, plasmoid? What would you call this thing? Because some of the sightings that we've had, it clearly feels like that it's a phenomenon, or it's like a creature, or it's alive. Yeah, let me just put it that way. Because, yeah, when you look at this, it seems like it is very much alive. Whatever
what
that
in the
is.
blue skies was that? What was that? What the hell was that? What? And what was it? That did not look like a craft.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'd be looking like this too.
That looked like a living thing, and it was like, what was that? And there's just even more weird sightings, like this next one from Malibu Canyon, California, and again, it's from Imperfect Organism. I don't know where you came from, dude, but I love it. This was taken in 2024, and it showcases some weird... This one's not an orb. It has a shape, but then it doesn't. When I see it, personally, it looks like someone standing, well, I guess for you guys, the way the camera is, it'd be like this, like standing like this, but they're partially transparent, they don't have legs, and then I don't know, it looks like, I'm playing Marvel Rivals a lot.
Let's get down to it, let's find out, yeah. How does it look like?
You see it?
Okay, so right underneath my face cam? Yeah, right here. So you got the zoom in version here.
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like it's rotating. It has the vibe of multiple balloons put together. As though like somebody had multiple balloons, right? Zoomed in version, zoomed out. Okay, we got a car. Okay, yeah, let me actually give you more perspective there. And that's the road where we got cars. Check this. Yeah, you got the cars in the background.
Did y'all see what I was seeing?
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Check this one out. Shout out to Barry Step and shout out to You Won't Believe Me official. Roll it. So this one's gonna be funny.
Really weird about the 11-minute trip to space that happened today. So if you didn't know, the first all-female crew went to space today for a couple minutes. It included people like Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez, the fiance of Jeff Bezos. And watching from the bottom.
Why? Okay, it was hella cringe. Like. But okay, they're appreciating beauty. Yay! Yeah, right? But how many of you guys have seen a lot on the internet? How many of you... One in the comments if you believe it was real. Trip to space. Two in the comments if you don't believe it at all.
was Oprah Winfrey, Kris Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, a lot of celebrities involved with this. First of all, I want to talk about the outfits and the symbol in particular on the outfits. At first, it looks like just a rocket or a pod, whatever it is.
Oh, dang.
But when you flip it upside down, it looks really interesting, almost like a symbol that we've seen before. And I'm not saying that this is anything demonic or anything like that, but I mean, the similarities, it's hard to ignore. I don't know who created the logo, but the outfits themselves were designed by Lauren Sanchez, and
666 followers, oh snap.
she collabed with the co-founders of Monse, which is a really popular brand. But anyway, here is a map of the flight that they took. It's done by Blue Origin, owned by Jeff Bezos. It's his company. And here are the timestamps. You can see exactly how it went down. It looks like they were in space for about 2 minutes, or the edge of space for about 2 minutes. And when they came out and landed, everyone was super emotional. I mean, Katy Perry coming out and she is kissing the ground, and there was a whole live stream.
Meanwhile, you know, those astronauts that were, maybe it was just one or two, I don't remember, but there was a news story. I never really dug deeper into it, but there was one astronaut that was stuck for 8+ months, right? And they will go okay bro,
Going on when this was happening.
and a lot of them were saying that they're astronauts as well. Like, what? Bruh. Brother, please, you're not an astronaut if you're taking a ride in a Timu looking spacecraft and being in the space for 10 minutes. First of all, did it really happen? Yeah, that's debatable, right? Because a lot of people not believe in it. Okay, that's debatable, but let's just put it this way, okay? If it's real and you guys went to the space, you guys only went there for 10 minutes. You're not an astronaut, okay? You are not an astronaut. Even if I went to space and I stayed there for even 2 hours, 24 days, or I'm not gonna be an astronaut even after all that, okay? Nah, homie. Nah, bruh.
You can also take a look here at what she said.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience
That's cute.
has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
Does anyone actually believe that these ladies went to space? I think this is hilarious. This was clearly just some publicity stunt. Let's get a bunch of female celebrities, send them up in a rocket, and market it as the first all-female space crew. Did they even control anything inside that rocket? They were essentially taking...
But they were still astronauts. They're claiming they are astronauts, everybody.
An Uber ride for 11 minutes. I can do that. That's not a space crew. Those women were just passengers in an amusement park ride.
Exactly.
What's going to come out of her mouth, but really her heart?
And is that Jeff Bezos out there right by the capsule? Kind of hard to see.
That is correct. That is Jeff Bezos, our founder, on the left, as well as
he looking like some. There's another bald man. He reminds me of that, bro. Bruh. If you know, you know, man. Pause. He looking like that, I don't want to give too much information, but he looking like that bald guy. Shout out to the bald guys that are watching this video, man. Salute to y'all. But, he looking like one of those bald guys that, I mean, we're gonna roll it.
Sarah Knights, our crew member 7.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah. Here goes Jeff Bezos to open the hatch.
Oh, crap. Looks like a Timu spacecraft. Did they buy from Timu?
She didn't really close it again. Come on out, guys.
Come on out. It's like...
Did anyone else notice that someone from inside that pod opened the door, and then like 30 seconds later, Bezos goes over and grabs some tool and pretends to open it with that? This was clearly all a show, and it appears it didn't go off as well as they had hoped it would. I'm starting to have my doubts that they were even in the air.
South Catalina Island.
And while they were in the vessel and allegedly in space, they were like taking... I mean, it felt like that they were not even in space. It felt like that they just ended up getting a BBL and they were excited about that. They were excited about getting a BBL treatment.
There's this guy, and he's doing excavations, digs up tons of South Catalina Island. There's this guy, and he's doing excavations, digs up tons of graves, and he's finding 7 to 9 foot giants.
My gosh.
I think it was UCLA and the Smithsonian peer review his research and dismiss it. I forget the words they used, but basically, like, he was making a mess of it. He didn't catalog it correctly. He was crude in how he dug it up. But the dude is displaying huge giant bones. It's like, okay, so the research was bad, but can you then step in and do something?
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, they seized it all.
Yeah, typical!
If this dude is making stuff up.
What time was that again?
1919 to 28.
So this is like all the same time frame as...
The man's name is Glidden. He conducted extensive excavations across the Channel Islands, claimed to have opened over 800 burial sites and unearthed the remains of thousands of Native Americans. He found dozens of skeletons he said were well over 7 feet tall, some reaching over 9 foot.
This time frame, it seems like people were starting to explore the U.S. more, like at least archaeologists.
And they had to put a cap on it real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, because Levelock Cave, that was not discovered by like archaeologists. That was discovered by people harvesting.
Okay, why you gotta zoom at the wrong place, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, stop zooming in the BBC area, bro.
Guano.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that makes sense now while they have so much of this country blocked off and you can't explore anything. It's common people that are making these discoveries when they're just out exploring. And if a common man finds something out of place with the narrative that we've been given, he's going to go tell everybody what he found. So they only allow people they have control over to go explore these places. Hey, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my merch store at berry-step.com.
The video on Reddit that many people are finding hard to explain. The footage itself comes from a security camera installed outside a workplace where the Reddit user's father works. The father has no clue as to what was caught on camera, but nevertheless, he was terrified by the footage, as what was captured in it is something that one's mind would conjure up during a nightmare. On October 10th of 2022, the Reddit user's dad is looking at a security camera's live feed when out of nowhere, he sees this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Wait, what? It's like... Is it one of those? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one. It's like two, yeah, one person walking normally, the other person walking more like on the feet and arms and hands. And transparent too.
Despite the video's low resolution, you can still make out something pretty uncanny. Although we can't precisely tell what it is that we're seeing, it's obvious that something isn't right about the supposed people in the footage.
Yeah.
Out of both people, one seems to have an unusual gait. It's as though they're walking on all fours, with a slight limp. It's this particular detail that's led viewers to believe that something otherworldly had been caught on camera. But as always, what's your stance on this?
You got that
From
King
the
Kong
belief that
looking
this might
face.
be a skinwalker, or maybe even a cryptid of some sort, the video has yet to be determined.
But that's the thing, right? If it's a skinwalker, why is it like transparent-y, like transparent-ish? Why is it transparent? Why is it or is it because like the camera is so piss poor quality? Is it why that's doing it? But if that's the case, I'm pretty certain the security guard must have seen other people pass by. Actual people pass by, and it would have done the same. Like, he would have seen the same effect be happening on camera 24/7, and if that's the case, they would have changed the camera. So it seems like that this happened only once, and this was their first time, so that's why the guy was like, okay, let's post it on the internet, and it became one of those videos that I see quite a lot. Like, I've seen this video before. I'm certain most of you probably have too. So yeah, no, it's crazy if legit, and it seemingly is legit. That's why it has been spread around the way it has. Interesting, man, interesting. But did you see this video though? Like a UFO, actual UFO crash, and they started talking about it on the news TV, and then it disappeared. It's very bizarre. Click on this video on the screen, and I'll see you right there.